தமிழக அரசின் புதிய தொழில் கொள்கை மூலம் 20 லட்சம் பேருக்கு புதிதாக வேலைவாய்ப்புகள் கிடைக்கும் என்றும், தொழில்துறையில் புதிய சகாப்தம் படைத்து உற்பத்தி துறையில் உலகின் மிகப்பெரிய மையமாக தமிழகம் உருவாகும் என்றும் முதலமைச்சர் செல்வி ஜெயலலிதா உறுதிபட தெரிவித்துள்ளார். சென்னை ஐடிசி கிராண்ட் சோலா ஹோட்டலில் நேற்று நடைபெற்ற நிகழ்ச்சியில் முதலமைச்சர் செல்வி ஜெயலலிதா தமிழ்நாடு தொலைநோக்கு திட்டம் 2023 பகுதி 2, தமிழ்நாடு தொழில் கொள்கை 2014, தமிழ்நாடு ஆட்டோமொபைல் மற்றும் மோட்டார் வாகன உதிரி பாகங்கள் கொள்கை 2014, தமிழ்நாடு உயிரி தொழில்நுட்ப கொள்கை 2014 ஆகியவற்றை வெளியிட்டு விழா பேருரை ஆற்றினார். 2011ஆம் ஆண்டு தமிழகத்தில் 3வது முறையாக தமது அரசு பதவியேற்றதிலிருந்து தமிழ்நாடு தொலைநோக்கு திட்டம் 2023 குறிப்பிடப்பட்டுள்ள இலக்குகளை எய்த தாம் அயராது பாடுபட்டு வருவதாக முதலமைச்சர் தெரிவித்தார்.
Ever since my government assumed office for the third time in 2011, I have been tirelessly working towards the completion of the tasks I had enumerated when I laid out the Grand Vision 2023 for the state of Tamil Nadu and its people. In that document, I had set a target of 14% growth in the manufacturing sector every year and an overall investment of 15 lakh crore rupees in all the sectors of the state economy by the year 2023. To achieve the goals relating to manufacturing, 2 sets of MOUs, numbering 17 in all, were signed in my presence in 2012, committing an investment of 26,625 crore rupees. Today, 16 more MOUs are being signed for industries with a total investment of 5,081 crore rupees, offering employment to 16,282 persons. With this, the total investment envisaged in the 33 MOUs signed so far by my government in its present tenure is 31,706 crore rupees with an employment potential for over 1,62,667 persons. I have often said that investment is an act of faith based on rational expectations. It is a vote of confidence. I congratulate the investors who have reposed their confidence in Tamil Nadu, and I'm sure that they would continue to do so. The greatest challenge before my government is to steer economic growth through the highly volatile and uncertain global economic scenario prevailing now and the period of domestic slowdown. Even the developed nations are now only slowly coming out of the severe economic crisis, while China's foreign direct investment-led boom appears to be cooling rapidly. Yet, as a longer-term trend, the weight of global economic power is shifting inexorably towards Asia, particularly India and China. It is my firm conviction that within India, Tamil Nadu would emerge as the epicenter of such power. I have a vision for India in which Tamil Nadu will play a key role, a vision of a resurgent India, a nation with an inclusive society and open markets, a nation of enterprise and creativity driven by knowledge and shaped by family values, a nation of growth with equity, a nation with peace, stability, and development, a modern, secular, and prosperous India. I want to assure you all that this day is not far. It was with this exalted objective in mind that I had released the Tamil Nadu Vision 2023 document. I am fully committed to converting this vision into reality. In keeping with this commitment, today, I have released the second phase of the Vision 2023 document, containing reports on the sector's strategy, approach, and profiles of infrastructure projects proposed for implementation in the selected sectors. The document includes profiles of 217 infrastructure projects in 6 major sectors: energy, transport, industrial and commercial infrastructure, urban infrastructure and services, agriculture, and human development. Some of the suggestions received when the Phase 1 of the Tamil Nadu Vision 2023 document was released have been addressed in the Phase 2 document. Accordingly, the investment envisaged in the agriculture sector is being substantially stepped up from 40,000 crore rupees to 1,21,400 crore rupees. The projected investment in the human development sector has also been increased from 30,000 crore rupees to 59,140 crore rupees. The investment levels in the other critical sectors have been maintained at the levels indicated earlier within the overall projected investment of 15 lakh crore rupees to ensure the attainment of the outcomes expected from the Tamil Nadu Vision 2023. Tamil Nadu had achieved growth rates of 11.45% in 2004-05 and 13.96% in 2005-06. The growth then fell to 6.13% in 2007-08 and 5.45% in 2008-09. Growth in Tamil Nadu has rebounded in 2013-14 and is expected to be 6.13% as against 4.14% in 2012-13. The trend has generally been that Tamil Nadu's growth in the upswing period exceeds the all India growth rates. I have every confidence that I can return Tamil Nadu to double-digit growth. I strongly believe that structural transformation is critical to place Tamil Nadu on a higher growth trajectory. The core of this transformation lies in increasing the share of manufacturing. The share of the manufacturing subsector in GSDP is less than 17% now, and the Vision 2023 intends to raise it to at least 22% by 2022-23. I believe that while we continue to focus on agriculture and accelerate its growth, we must also focus on creating far more jobs in manufacturing.
மின்சாரத்துறையில் தமது அரசு நிறைவேற்றியுள்ள திட்டங்கள் மூலம் தமிழகத்தில் ஏற்பட்டுள்ள முன்னேற்றங்களை முதலமைச்சர் செல்வி ஜெயலலிதா புள்ளி விவரங்களுடன் பட்டியலிட்டார்.
When my government assumed office in 2011, the state power utilities were already reeling under a huge debt burden of over 40,000 crore rupees, a bitter bequest that the previous government left for us. In the past 2 years, the state government has allocated substantial resources to revive the state DISCOM, to establish more power projects, and to increase efficiency in transmission and distribution. Ongoing projects have been fast-tracked, and generation capacity of more than 2,500 megawatts added to the grid. Procurement action has commenced for projects with a total capacity of 3,300 megawatts. More capacity addition is also planned. Long and medium-term power purchases have also been tied up. The state is a leader in non-conventional energy generation and ranks first in the country in terms of wind energy. To evacuate power from windmills, 400 kilovolt green energy corridors are being set up. My government also has a comprehensive solar power policy with many new initiatives. The state is also availing of financial assistance from the Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, to upgrade the transmission network in the state. Together, all these efforts will go a long way in mitigating the demand-supply gap in the power sector. I am proud to inform you that with all the efforts my government has taken, the state, which was severely hit by power cuts in 2011, will soon overcome the constraints on the availability of power. I am detailing the above only to demonstrate that my government is not a government that merely talks and puts out lofty ideals and policies. It actually gets down to taking hard decisions and staying the course. Today I have released 3 new policies, namely Tamil Nadu Industrial Policy 2014, Tamil Nadu Biotechnology Policy 2014, and Tamil Nadu Automobile and Auto Components Policy 2014. On this occasion, I recall the positive impact created by the industrial policies released by my government during 1992 and 2003. The 1992 industrial policy paved the way for Chennai to become one of the world's largest auto clusters, and the 2003 industrial policy triggered the electronics industry revolution in Tamil Nadu. And today, the state has become India's largest exporter of electronic hardware.
தமிழகத்தில் மின்னணு தொழில்துறையில் புரட்சி ஏற்பட்டுள்ளதாகவும் மின்னணு வன்பொருள் ஏற்றுமதியில் தமிழகம் நாட்டிலேயே முதலிடம் வகிப்பதாகவும் முதலமைச்சர் குறிப்பிட்டார்.
My purpose in enunciating the new Industrial Policy 2014 is to further strengthen Tamil Nadu's competitiveness as a world-class manufacturing hub. This policy has innovative features with a focus on creating a business-friendly environment with world-class infrastructure and a boost to the employment and skill levels obtaining in the state. I am sure that the policy will position Tamil Nadu as the most favored investment destination and help generate over 2 million jobs. I am confident that this policy will herald a new era of industrialization and establish Tamil Nadu as one of the major global hubs for manufacturing. Recognizing the importance of the automobile and auto components sector to the state, my government has brought out a separate Tamil Nadu Automobile and Auto Components Policy 2014. This policy will focus on the future development and consolidation of the automobile and components industry, where Tamil Nadu enjoys a comparative advantage. It aims to generate 5 lakh jobs and make Chennai one of the world's top 5 auto clusters. While Tamil Nadu enjoys a leadership position in traditional industries like automobiles, engineering, goods, textiles, and leather, in the Vision Tamil Nadu 2023, I had recognized the need to focus on sunrise sectors like biotechnology, aerospace, and nanotechnology. With abundant availability of qualified and skilled manpower, Tamil Nadu is ideally positioned to progress as a knowledge-driven economy. Tamil Nadu was one of the few states which saw the potential of biotechnology early, and the first biotechnology incubation park, the TIDCO Center for Life Sciences, thozhil, Biotechnology Park 1 in Chennai, with technical collaboration from Cornell University, USA, became operational in November 2004. The state-of-the-art thozhil 2, with a built-up area of 6 lakh square feet, with biosafety levels 2 and 3, is fast coming up. In this setting, to give an impetus to this emerging industry, my government has brought out the Tamil Nadu Biotechnology Policy 2014.
தமிழக மக்கள் உயர்தரமான உட்கட்டமைப்பு வசதிகள், வாழ்வாதாரத்துக்கான வழிவகைகள் ஆகியவற்றை பெற்று திருப்திகரமான வாழ்க்கையை நடத்தும் வகையில் தமிழ்நாடு முதல் மாநிலமாக விளங்கும் என்றும் முதலமைச்சர் செல்வி ஜெயலலிதா உறுதிபட தெரிவித்தார்.
To facilitate the speedy implementation of infrastructure projects, a policy framework in the form of the Tamil Nadu Infrastructure Development Act rules and regulations has been put in place, along with the Tamil Nadu Transparency in Tenders, Public-Private Partnerships Procurement Rules. A recent United Nations report on probity in public procurement has recognized Tamil Nadu as the first state to have a legislative framework to deal with public-private partnership procurement. I chair the Tamil Nadu Infrastructure Development Board, which will be responsible for implementing this policy framework. As yet another e-governance initiative, I have today launched the website of the Tamil Nadu Infrastructure Development Board. It will be backed up by a completely automated workflow process. The investment climate in Tamil Nadu is buoyant. Data published by both the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, CMIE, and the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, DIPP, under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, bear ample testimony to this. According to CMIE, incremental investments attracted by Tamil Nadu between June 2011 to January 2014 is 1,46,800 crore rupees. Tamil Nadu has achieved 18.2% growth in investments, higher than other states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. According to data with the Secretariat for Industrial Assistance, SIA, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, the cumulative investment approved by the Government of India in Tamil Nadu through the Industrial Entrepreneur Memorandum, IEM, and Letter of Intent, LOI routes grew by 1,02,908 crore rupees during the 32-month period from May 2011 to December 2013, representing a 32% increase. Increase in employment is the surest indicator of a vibrant, growing economy. Due to the proactive steps taken by my government, the number of workers enrolled with the Employees Provident Fund Organization has grown from 84 lakhs in March 2011 to 1.61 crore in December 2013. But I do not rest on my laurels. I want to welcome more and more investment into the state, and to this end, we intend to organize Tamil Nadu's first global investor meet in the month of October this year, and I keenly look forward to your active participation in this event. Before I conclude, I once again congratulate the industries that have signed the MOUs today. You have reposed faith in my government. I want to assure you all that my government will extend full support and cooperation to make your ventures a big success, as has been the case with hundreds of companies that have flourished in this state. I urge all the stakeholders to own the vision and work collectively towards attaining it within the challenging time frame that we have set for ourselves. With everyone interested in Tamil Nadu's progress lending a hand, I am fully confident that the ambitious vision will be achieved, and Tamil Nadu will be the first state to provide its people high-quality infrastructure and the means to earn their livelihood and lead contented lives, fulfilling all their aspirations.